Someone is very confused. The depth of their feelings for you is shocking, child of God. Take a moment and quiet your heart. Heaven is speaking directly to you today, and the message you are about to hear is not ordinary. It is divine, it is personal, and it is meant to awaken something deep within your spirit. The weight you've been carrying, the longing, the restless nights, the prayers whispered in secret, hear this. Your season of alignment has begun. Yes, the very moment that your heart has been craving, that your soul has been yearning for, is breaking through tonight. Could it be that the one who has been sent for you, the person heaven has meticulously prepared, is finally approaching? Take a deep breath, for God's timing is perfect, and His plan for your love life is far greater than anything you have imagined. If you feel uncertainty right now, let it be replaced with anticipation. Someone very close to you, someone whose heart has been stirred in ways you cannot fully measure, is feeling something profound for you. The depth of their feelings may shock you not because it is sudden, but because it has been growing quietly under God's careful watch. Their love is not ordinary, it is divinely orchestrated. And yes, child of God, the confusion you see in them is a reflection of the magnitude of their emotions. They are wrestling with the intensity of what God has placed in their heart for you. And soon, you will witness a revelation that confirms what your spirit has known all along. Let us pause for a moment. Type in the comments, I believe, if your heart is ready to receive this divine confirmation. Let your faith speak before your eyes have seen, before your hands have touched, and before your world has shifted. God is calling you to expect. Expect a connection so powerful, so restorative, that it will heal wounds you never thought could mend. Beloved, God is sending someone wealthy not merely in material possessions, but rich in love, in vision, and in purpose. They are younger than you, perhaps in ways that surprise your mind. But know this, age is no obstacle in the kingdom of God. He does not measure His plans by human standards. What He measures is the readiness of your hearts, the alignment of your spirits, and the destiny that unfolds when two souls, perfectly prepared, meet. This person carries with them a capacity to restore both material and spiritual aspects of your life. Think of it as a double blessing. Their arrival is not just to love you, but to bring fullness in ways you may have longed for, ways you may have prayed for silently, ways you thought had passed you by. Signs are already being placed before you. Notice them carefully. They may appear in dreams, in repeated numbers, or in moments when you feel an inexplicable pull towards certain places or activities. Perhaps someone from your past will reappear as a messenger, or you may feel sudden inspiration to engage in a new opportunity that feels divinely directed. These are not coincidences. Child of God, listen to your inner promptings, for they are whispers from heaven guiding you to the person who has been sent. Now, understand why the delay happened. The waiting was not denial. It was preparation. God has been perfecting the heart of the one coming to you, just as He has been perfecting yours. Every moment of rejection, every disappointment, every tear shed over unfulfilled desires was crafting the vessel for this union. Healing has been occurring silently, often unnoticed, in the corners of your heart. And now, the time of delay is over. As Ecclesiastes 3:11 reminds us, He has made everything beautiful in its time. What was once delayed is now divinely timed. The stars have shifted, the angels have been stationed, and your alignment is complete. Take a moment, beloved. Reflect on your past experiences of lack and confusion. See them now as stepping stones, as necessary pauses in the narrative of your divine love story. God is showing you that the imperfections, the uncertainties, and the trials were all essential. They were shaping a relationship that is not just ordinary. Love it is a sacred covenantal bond designed to impact generations. Yes, this love is generational. Your children, their children, and even your community will feel the ripple effects of this divine connection. Let us return to the one approaching you. Their confusion, their hesitation, and their awe are all signs of something miraculous in motion. God has placed in them a purity of heart that aligns with your spiritual calling. Their wealth, influence, or status is secondary to the love and divine mission they bring. Appearances may deceive the worldly eye, but the Spirit reveals truth. Psalm 37:4 says, "Delight yourself also in the Lord, and He shall give you the desires of your heart," the desire that stirs so deeply within you. That makes you wonder if it is real. God Himself is confirming it. Reflect now. Could this be what you've been sensing lately? The stirrings in your spirit, the dreams that feel more than imagination, the moments when your heart inexplicably skips. Let that confirmation settle in. Your future spouse is not ordinary. They are assigned by heaven, and their purpose intersects with yours. Together, you will bring restoration not just to yourselves, but to your families, your communities, and to the very destiny God has written for you, beloved. This union will bring not just love, but healing. Old wounds of rejection, lack, and disappointment will begin to fade as you witness God's faithfulness in action. Age, status, or appearance will have no bearing on the purity of what God is orchestrating. Isaiah 43:19 declares, "Behold, I will do a new thing. Now it shall spring forth. Shall you not know it?" Indeed, God is doing something new in your life, something that will astonish both your heart and your mind. Pause again. Ask yourself silently, am I ready to receive what heaven has prepared? Let your spirit answer. Let your heart lean into the certainty that God's timing is perfect. Gratitude now, before manifestation, amplifies the power of God's alignment. Begin to thank Him for what you cannot yet see, and watch as the spiritual and material doors swing open before you. Child of God, the path is being cleared. Spiritual opposition may attempt to linger, but God's protection is greater. Ephesians 6:12 reminds us that our battles are not against flesh and blood, and heaven has stationed angels to guard this union. Trust in this divine oversight. Nothing can prevent what God has written. The person coming to you is shielded by the same divine hand that has walked you through your season of waiting. Yes, beloved, let this truth resonate. The delay was never denial. Every obstacle was an act of divine preparation. And as you move forward, remember the generational impact of this union. Your story, your testimony, and your life together will inspire faith in others. You are about to enter a covenant of love and destiny that reflects God's glory in every way. Type now in the comments, "My time is now," if you are ready to receive this divine alignment. Let the angels rejoice with you as heaven orchestrates the steps of your future spouse toward your life. Every sigh of longing, every prayer whispered in secret, every tear shed has been recorded and will now be rewarded. Take a moment. Close your eyes if you must. Picture the joy, the restoration, the spiritual and material fullness that is about to enter your life. The one sent for you is approaching. Their heart is trembling with divine emotion, their soul aligned with yours in ways that surpass human understanding. you are about to witness a love that confirms everything God has promised in His Word. A love that will heal, restore, and fulfill your destiny, child of God. Remember this: the universe conspires with God to bring this alignment to fruition. Genesis 2:18 reminds us, "It is not good for man to be alone. I will make a helper suitable for him." Heaven has made you a suitable counterpart for the one approaching. Together, you will fulfill purposes that were long hidden, now revealed in divine timing. Beloved, hold this truth in your heart. The signs are appearing. The preparation is complete, and God Himself has orchestrated this meeting. Let every moment of doubt be washed away by the certainty of His Word. Your soulmate, wealthy in heart, spirit, and destiny, is nearing. And when they arrive, your life will never be the same again. Beloved child of God, let us continue this divine revelation. As your heart begins to settle in the awareness of what heaven is orchestrating, listen carefully. God is preparing you for someone whose love is profound, transformative, and undeniable. This person is not merely approaching for companionship, they are arriving as a vessel of restoration, a harbinger of blessings long delayed. Their confusion, their hesitation, and even their awe are all signs of the depth of their emotions. They have felt the pull of your spirit from afar, sensing your presence in ways that cannot be explained by human reasoning alone. Take a moment now to visualize this connection. Imagine the clarity that will come when their intentions are unmistakable, when every action they take aligns perfectly with God's blueprint. The one approaching you has been groomed by heaven, shaped by trials, refined by patience, and made ready to step into a role that is divinely appointed. And you, beloved, have been prepared in equal measure. The emotional, spiritual, and even practical lessons of your past moments of disappointment, fear, or unrequited love were all shaping your heart to receive this unique, God-ordained relationship. Child of God, the signs are everywhere if you are attuned. You may notice a sudden connection through mutual friends or surprising encounters that feel divinely arranged. Perhaps you will hear a song, see a number repeatedly, or encounter small moments that trigger an unexplainable joy in your spirit. These are confirmations from heaven, guiding you to recognize the person whose love has been set aside for you. Proverbs 18:22 says, "He who finds a wife finds a good thing, and obtains favor from the Lord." Favor is already upon you, and the one approaching carries blessings that will expand not only your life, but the lives of those around you. Reflect on why this connection has been delayed. Beloved, delays are not denials. Every pause, every season of waiting, was an act of divine precision. God has been preparing both of you for a love that surpasses ordinary understanding. Past heartbreaks, disappointments, and unanswered prayers were not wasted. They were intentional lessons. They were spiritual preparation, refining your heart to receive a love that is righteous, fulfilling, and aligned with your ultimate destiny. Ecclesiastes 3:1 reminds us, there is a time for everything, and a season for every activity under the heavens. Your season is now. The one approaching you may be younger, wealthier, or in a position of influence, but these details, though impressive, are secondary to the spiritual and emotional alignment God has orchestrated. Heaven is teaching us that age, appearance, and worldly measures are irrelevant when the spirit is aligned. What matters is readiness, purity of heart, and divine purpose. The love you are about to receive is designed to fulfill your destiny, and in doing so, it will serve a higher purpose, restoring your soul. elevating your spirit and establishing a foundation for generational impact. Take a reflective pause now. Ask yourself silently, could this be the person whose presence you have been sensing for months, even years? Let this confirmation settle deep within your spirit. The delay you endured has fortified you. Your patience has proven your readiness. And the love about to enter your life is intentionally calibrated to meet your needs, not just emotionally, but spiritually, materially, and even in destiny alignment. Beloved, the restoration coming through this union is multidimensional. It will heal past wounds of rejection and disappointment. It will bring abundance where there was scarcity, hope where there was despair, and joy where there was pain. God is orchestrating a union where material blessings and spiritual fulfillment converge. Psalm 37:4 says, "Delight yourself also in the Lord, and He shall give you the desires of your heart." Child of God, the desires you've held silently, the prayers whispered in the dark of night, they are being answered. The spiritual preparation for both of you has been meticulous. Perhaps you did not notice at the time, but every prayer, every act of faith, every moment of surrender has been contributing to the alignment of your hearts. Your past experiences, your trials, and even the quiet times of solitude were molding you into a partner capable of walking with someone whose love is profound, intentional, and kingdom-aligned. Heaven does not act hastily. Every encounter, every lesson, every moment of growth has been divine training now. Hear this clearly, the one sent to you is not ordinary. They are divinely appointed to bring transformation not only to your life, but also to the lives of those around you. This union is intended to serve God's higher purpose. Together, you will impact families, communities, and generations. Your connection will be a testimony of God's faithfulness, His timing, and His ability to bring joy and restoration through divine orchestration. Genesis 2:18 reminds us, "It is not good for man to be alone. I will make a helper suitable for him." Heaven has made a suitable helper for you, perfectly tailored to complement your life, your purpose, and your destiny. Pause once again. Type "blessed and ready" in the comments if your spirit is ready to receive this divine alignment. Let this act of faith release the blessings that are now being positioned to flow into your life. Gratitude before manifestation is powerful. Begin thanking God for what is coming, even before it fully appears. Thank Him for the love that will restore your heart, for the person whose intentions are pure, and for the divine timing that has ensured this union is perfect in every way. Beloved, understand that spiritual opposition may attempt to delay or confuse the process, but God's protection is unwavering. Ephesians 6:12 tells us that our battles are not against flesh and blood, and heaven has stationed angels to guard this union. Every attempt to mislead, distract, or deter will be blocked. God Himself is orchestrating each step of this journey. The one approaching you will arrive at the exact time, in the exact way, fully prepared to enter your life as heaven intended. Let this truth echo in your spirit. The depth of their feelings for you is staggering. Their heart is being stirred in ways that mirror your own longing. And every moment of confusion they experience is a testament to the magnitude of what they feel. They are navigating the intensity of divine emotion. And soon you will witness clarity, alignment, and an undeniable connection that confirms everything God has promised. Beloved, take a deep breath and reflect. All the prayers you've offered, the tears you've shed, the moments of doubt and faithful of it has been leading to this. Isaiah 43:19 says, "Behold, I am doing a new thing. Now it shall spring forth. Shall you not know it? The new thing God is doing is the alignment of hearts, spirits, and destinies. The confusion that exists now will be replaced by clarity. The restlessness will be replaced by peace. The longing will be replaced by fulfillment every few minutes. Remind yourself, the delay was never denial. This person is divinely assigned to bring restoration, joy, and purpose. Let that repeat in your heart as a mantra, as a confirmation that heaven is at work, moving carefully and intentionally to deliver what has been promised. Finally, beloved, the joy that is about to enter your life is not temporary. It is anchored in divine purpose. The love coming to you will bring restoration, healing, and abundant blessing. It is aligned with God's will and serves a higher mission. This is not mere coincidence. This is divine orchestration. And as you prepare your heart, open your eyes, and align your spirit, you will witness the manifestation of a love that confirms God's faithfulness, His timing, and His plans for your life. Beloved child of God, as we continue, I invite you to settle fully into this message. Heaven is speaking directly into your situation, and it is time to receive clarity about the one approaching you. The confusion they feel, the uncertainty in their heart, is not a sign of doubt, but a reflection of the intensity of their feelings. God has placed such a deep affection within them for you that even they are amazed by it. Every sigh, every thought, every hesitation is a testament to the magnitude of the love that is stirring. A love that has been cultivated in perfect alignment with your destiny. Child of God, pay attention to the signs. The universe is preparing the stage for this divine encounter. Perhaps you will notice an unexpected message, a surprising invitation, or a moment of divine coincidence that leaves you in awe. These are not mere chance occurrences. They are confirmations that the person God has sent is drawing near. Your intuition will heighten. You may feel their energy without words. You may sense their presence in dreams or fleeting moments throughout your day. These whispers from heaven are your assurance that what has been promised is manifesting step by step, exactly as God planned. Reflect on the spiritual preparation that both of you have undergone. The trials, the challenges, and even the heartbreaks of the past were not meaningless. They were divine exercises, shaping your character, refining your patience, and aligning your spirit with the one who carries your restoration. Likewise, the person approaching you has been under God's careful hand. Their life, their choices, their lessons all were intentionally orchestrated to make them ready to meet you. Your meeting is not accidental. It is divine orchestration, a sacred alignment that God Himself has choreographed. Beloved, let me remind you, wealth, status, or age are secondary. What matters is the alignment of hearts and the spiritual purpose behind this union. Psalm 37:4 tells us, "Delight yourself also in the Lord, and He shall give you the desires of your heart." Heaven is blessing you with the desires of your heart, and the one approaching carries both emotional depth and spiritual compatibility that will restore and uplift your life. Together, your union will become a platform for blessings, not just for yourselves, but for generations to come. Take a moment now to visualize your future together. Picture the joy, the peace, and the divine fulfillment that this connection will bring. Imagine conversations filled with understanding, moments of shared laughter, and the silent comfort of knowing that God has perfectly orchestrated every detail. This is a love that heals. It restores faith. It validates patience. Every tear you have shed over past disappointments will be transformed into joy. and every prayer whispered in quiet moments will find its answer in the presence of this divine partner, child of God. The confusion you see in them is temporary. It is the natural result of encountering something so extraordinary that it surpasses human comprehension. Your presence in their life is transformative, and they are wrestling with the enormity of what heaven has placed in their path. Isaiah 64:4 reminds us, "For since the beginning of the world, no one has heard or perceived by the ear, nor has the eye seen a God besides you, who acts for the one who waits for him." The depth of their feelings is beyond ordinary human. Understanding it is divinely inspired, carefully nurtured by God to align with your destiny. Reflect on the delays you have experienced. Every moment that felt like rejection, every unanswered prayer, every season of wait in it was never denial. It was preparation. Your future spouse has been trained by God to meet you in fullness. Their experiences, just like yours, have refined them, matured them, and positioned them to walk into your life with purpose. Ecclesiastes 3:11 says, "He has made everything beautiful in its time. The beauty of your alignment is now emerging." Beloved, the signs will become increasingly clear. You may notice repeated numbers, dreams that feel vivid and real, or small coincidences that seem orchestrated. Perhaps a friend will mention their name unexpectedly, or an old message will resurface at precisely the right time. These confirmations are heaven's way of drawing your attention to the divine presence in your life. Pay close attention to these moments. They are not accidental. They are signals guiding you to recognize the one God has prepared for you. Take another reflective pause. Ask yourself silently, am I ready to receive what heaven has ordained? Let your spirit affirm this truth. The love approaching you is intentional, powerful, and rooted in God's purpose. Your readiness will amplify the impact of this union, allowing both hearts to fully embrace the blessings that have been prepared. Gratitude now, even before manifestation, strengthens the spiritual alignment and invites heaven's favor to accelerate the unfolding of this divine plan. Beloved, your union will not only bring personal joy, but also a spiritual awakening. Together, you will restore hope, inspire faith, and leave a legacy that reflects God's glory. Genesis 2:18 tells us, "It is not good for man to be alone. I will make a helper suitable for him." This person is your suitable helper not by accident, not by chance, but by divine design. The love that is coming will transform your heart, elevate your spirit, and establish a foundation for generational impact, child of God. Remember that spiritual protection surrounds this connection. Ephesians 6:12 reminds us, "For we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this age, against spiritual hosts of wickedness in the heavenly places." Angels have been stationed around your union, ensuring that no opposition can prevent the fulfillment of God's plan. Every attempt to delay, distract, or interfere will be nullified by heaven. Your love is protected, guided, and destined to flourish. Pause and reflect once more. The depth of their feelings is genuine. It is overwhelming in its intensity, and it is growing daily. Every heartbeat, every thought, and every prayer aligns with God's divine plan. Proverbs 3:5-6 reminds us, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths." Trust that God is directing every step of this journey. The person approaching you is divinely assigned, and nothing in heaven or on earth can alter the precision of this alignment. Beloved, As this love manifests, you will experience healing on multiple levels. Past disappointments will fade, past rejections will lose their sting, and past scarcity will give way to abundance. This is not simply a romantic connection. It is a complete restoration. Your heart, your spirit, and your life will all reflect the joy and fulfillment of divine orchestration. Take a deep breath and let the truth settle within you. The wait is over. Heaven is sending someone whose love is transformational, whose presence is restorative, and whose purpose aligns perfectly with your own. This is your moment. Your heart, long prepared, is ready to embrace a love that is nothing short of miraculous. Type in the comments, "I believe," if your spirit is ready to receive this alignment. Let this simple act of faith release the blessings that have been carefully prepared for you. Every step of the journey, every trial endured, every prayer whispered in solitude has led to this moment of divine fulfillment. Beloved, your soulmate is approaching, and their love will astonish you. Their heart, though confused now, is deeply stirred by God's orchestration. The union that is forming will bring restoration, abundance, spiritual awakening, and a legacy of faith. Take time to reflect on these words, for they are prophetic, personal, and eternal. Beloved child of God, as we arrive at the culmination of this divine message, open your heart fully. The one whose love has stirred confusion and awe is about to step closer into your life. Their feelings are deep, intense, and undeniable, and the delay you once questioned was never denial, it was preparation. Heaven has been perfecting both of you. Every moment of longing, every prayer whispered in quiet desperation, every tear shed over unanswered prayers, God has been listening, shaping and aligning your lives for this very season of joy, restoration, and divine alignment. Take a moment to breathe deeply. Visualize the love entering your life. Picture the profound joy, the peace that surpasses understanding, and the fulfillment that will radiate from your union. This is not just a romantic connection. It is a covenantal relationship ordained by heaven. Genesis 2:18 reminds us, "It is not good for man to be alone. I will make a helper suitable for him." Your helper, your partner, your soulmate, the one whose heart has been stirred so profoundly is arriving now. Their confusion is only temporary. Soon, clarity, understanding, and purpose will fill their heart completely. Beloved, heaven has prepared signs to guide you toward this divine encounter. Pay attention to the subtle confirmations, the sudden opportunities, the recurring numbers, the dreams that leave your spirit restless, and the moments of intuition that feel like whispers from angels. Each sign is an arrow pointing you to the divine alignment God has orchestrated. Psalm 37:4 declares, "Delight yourself also in the Lord, and he shall give you the desires of your heart." Delight now, beloved, in anticipation of what God is bringing. Trust in his timing. Even if it feels sudden or unexpected, reflect on the spiritual preparation you and your future spouse have undergone. Your past experiences, the heartbreaks, the disappointments, the seasons of waiting were not mistakes. They were divine training, crafting vessels capable of carrying a love so extraordinary that it restores, heals, and transforms. Likewise, the one approaching you has been shaped by God's hand. Their heart has been refined, their character strengthened, and their spirit prepared to meet yours in perfect alignment. Ecclesiastes 3:11 reminds us, "He has made everything beautiful in its time." The beauty of your alignment is emerging now. Child of God, this love is it brings emotional depth, spiritual restoration, and material blessings. The one approaching is wealthy not only in resources, but in vision, purpose, and capacity to love. Their presence in your life will catalyze restoration, healing, and fulfillment in ways you may have prayed for silently. Heaven's orchestration ensures that every aspect of this relationship, emotional, spiritual, and material, is aligned for your ultimate good. Take another reflective pause. Ask yourself, am I ready to receive the fullness of what God has ordained? Let gratitude flow from your heart even now, before the manifestation becomes visible. Gratitude unlocks blessings. Begin to thank God for what you cannot yet see, for the one whose love is being prepared, and for the alignment that is imminent. Psalm 34:1 says, I will bless the Lord at all times. His praise shall continually be in my mouth. Praise now, beloved, and watch as heaven responds, beloved. Spiritual opposition may attempt to cloud clarity or cause hesitation. Ephesians 6:12 warns us, for we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this age, against spiritual hosts of wickedness in the heavenly places. Do not fear. Angels are stationed around your union. Every attempt to mislead, delay, or confuse has been nullified by God's protection. Your love is guarded. Your alignment is secured. Nothing can prevent the manifestation of what heaven has prepared. Let the truth settle deep in your spirit. The depth of their feelings for you is overwhelming, profound, and unstoppable. Their heart is trembling with divine emotion, their soul aligning with yours, and their intentions are pure and guided by heaven. Proverbs 3:5-6 reminds us, trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths. Trust now. Believe now. Expect now, child of God, the manifestation is near. You will witness moments that confirm the prophecy, unexpected encounters, clear communication, and alignment that cannot be explained by chance. Every moment leading to this point has been a divine setup, ensuring that when your paths finally converge, the connection will be undeniable, the impact lasting, and the joy immeasurable. Isaiah 43:19 declares, Behold, I am doing a new thing. Now it shall spring forth. Shall you not know it? The new thing is your love story, divinely arranged and perfectly timed. Take a reflective moment now. Type in the comments, blessed and ready, if your heart is fully open to receiving this divine alignment. Let your faith speak louder than fear. Let your spirit rejoice in anticipation. The love approaching you is not ordinary. It is heaven sent, deeply transformative, and filled with promise. Beloved, as this love manifests, you will experience healing beyond what you imagined possible. Old wounds of rejection, lack, and disappointment will fade. Scarcity will be replaced with abundance. Loneliness will be replaced with companionship. Your heart will be fully restored, and your life will reflect the joy, peace, and divine purpose of this union. This is not just love. This is restoration, fulfillment, and a testimony of God's faithfulness. Remember, this union has a generational impact. Your children, your family, and your community will feel the ripple effects of this divine connection. Your testimony will inspire faith, hope, and trust in God's perfect timing. Proverbs 18:22 says, He who finds a wife finds a good thing, and obtains favor from the Lord. Favor is already upon you. Your soulmate is approaching, guided by God, and their love will astonish you in ways your heart cannot yet imagine. Child of God, close your eyes if you must, and envision the joy that is entering your life. Feel the peace, the excitement, and the divine alignment. Every detail of this love story has been meticulously planned by heaven. Every encounter, every glance, every moment is designed to bring clarity, joy, and fulfillment. This is your moment. Your season of alignment has begun. As we conclude this prophetic message, remember this: your soulmate is approaching. Their heart is stirred, their feelings are deep, and their confusion is temporary. What is permanent is the divine connection, the restoration, and the fulfillment that God has promised. Let faith rise in your spirit. Let anticipation fill your soul. Let gratitude flow from your heart, knowing that heaven's plan is unfolding perfectly. Finally, beloved, take action in faith. Like this video if the message spoke to your spirit. Comment below, "Blessed and ready," as an affirmation of your readiness to receive divine alignment. Subscribe to Angel Code Message channel for more prophetic insight, heavenly confirmations, and messages that strengthen your faith and reveal God's plans for your life. Remember, the love coming to you is not ordinary. It is divinely assigned, perfectly timed, and life-transforming. Child of God, rejoice. Your season of divine alignment has arrived. The depth of their feelings for you is shocking, the signs are clear, and heaven is orchestrating every step. Step into this love with faith, expectation, and gratitude, and watch as your life transforms according to God's perfect will.